Hi everyone, I'm Jimaku Brimstone and welcome to the review of See You on the Other Side, the 7th album by the band Korn. On this day, 20 years ago, Korn blessed us by giving us a gift called See You on the Other Side. Santa had to travel throughout the entire world to bring every child their own copy of See You on the Other Side. That's actually what happened 20 years ago. Trust me, I was there. So, because today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of this release, I've decided to review it. My story with Korn is quite simple. My family, exactly my brother, my sister and my brother-in-law, they all loved Korn back at the end of the 90s. And when I was like 4 years old, I remember playing through some video games on my father's-in-law computer, PC. At the time, Issues was the newest Korn release, and I've actually listened throughout their first 4 records and I was very surprised. I enjoyed every song. Quickly, Korn became my all-time favorite band. When Untouchables was released, I was there waiting. When Take a Look in the Mirror came out, it was also fantastic, one of my all-time favorites releases. And then when See You on the Other Side dropped on 6th December 2005, I was also there. Before I sink my teeth into this release, let's explain something. So, the record was recorded in Jonathan Davis' home studio, same as Take a Look in the Mirror. The label this time is Virgin Records and MI Records. The production here was done by the vocalist Jonathan Davis, Atticus Ross, who also produced the next record, Untitled One, and also the Matrix duo, who's making music for artists such as Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Avril Lavigne. Not particularly a thing that you would want to associate with any kinds of metal and rock music. Also, as you can see here, this is the last record with the drummer David Silveria because he left a year later. Officially, he left to become a model and also to do some restaurant shit. Unofficially, it's because there was a growing tension between him and the vocalist Jonathan Davis since the late 90s. While recording the Issues album, David Silveria and Jonathan Davis crashed a lot because David wanted the band to become more technical, to always change the tempos and be something unique and weird, and Jonathan opted for more poppy and less groovy oriented direction. It's why some of the songs on Issues, there's drum parts performed by Jonathan Davis and not David. I feel like the real reason is because Jonathan and David had a falling out and they've just hated each other for a very long time. It's also one of the reasons why David has not rejoined the band, because he said on so many occasions that he wants to come back, but I feel like Jonathan just doesn't like him, and that's just harsh reality. I would love for the original lineup to come back, but I don't believe in miracles. The whole lineup here is Jonathan Davis on the vocals, bagpipes, Monkey on the guitars, Fieldy on the bass, and David on the drums. We don't have Head because he quit the band in 2004, apparently because of a drug use. Then he shifted into becoming a Christian, a believer, and he rejoined the band in 2012. As you can see, the album has 14 tracks, but I'm actually going to review 21 of them, because for some unknown reason See You has 7 B-sides, which is quite a lot. A fun fact for you, whenever a record has large amounts of unreleased and B-side tracks, usually there's an quantity over quality issue there. When it comes to the writers, as you can see, every song is credited to the band, but also to the Matrix duo, and we also have Atticus Ross and his brother Leopold Ross. The production here is tight, it's clean but heavy, no nozzle, no clipping, just the way I like it. I love the sound of the drums, especially the snare. It has that glass aesthetic to it, that boing sound. The bass is up front, the guitars are crisp, the vocals are mixed perfectly. There's also lots of industrial elements here and you can hear them without any problems. So when it comes to production, I have no issues with it. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly about sex, which is quite weird and off-putting. Songs like Last Legal Drug, Inside Out, Getting Off, Tenor a Two-Way. Then we have a song about politics, which is called Politics. Hypocrites is about religions scamming other people. Souvenir is about bullies, how they will amount to nothing in their life. Throw Me Away is about using other people and you're just tired of being used. Twisted Transistor is about being lonely and music being the only thing that keeps you alive, but it also has a lots of themes revolving around dildos and masturbation, all of that crap. There's Liar, a song about having a toxic relationship and the band urges you to end it and just focus on yourself and your well-being. For No One is song that is actually for no one because it's basically about having fun, partying and not caring about anything. Seen It All is about so traumatic experience and you're just tired of it. Tearjerker is one of the saddest Korn songs. It's about loneliness, so there are various range of topics here. Previous Korn records would usually touch upon serious subjects such as loneliness, depression, isolation, growing up, being abused, being raped, conflicts between people, everyday stuff, and only occasional song about sex. There wasn't like 2 to 5 songs every record that would be just about hehe fucking, all of that crap. Having a record where half of the themes here are so immature, it just makes you wonder if Jonathan Davis wrote those lyrics or did The Matrix did it for him, because when it comes to the previous 6 Korn records and this one, it's like day and night when it comes to the difference in the writing department. Now let's focus on the structure. It's basic, standard intro, verse, because bridge, chorus, outro. Some of the songs have very repetitive structures, like for example Twisted Transistor and Coming Undone. It's basically a pop structure because music-wise nothing is changing, only the vocals change, so that's pretty bad. And some of the tracks, like for example Throw Me Away, Seen It All, they have more stuff going on musically, but still it's nothing technical. Now let's talk about the music genre on this release. See You on the Other Side isn't a nu metal release, like for me it's not at all. Almost nothing in common with the previous 6 Korn records. This sounds more like an industrial metal release mixed with lots of pop sensibilities and occasional nu metal guitar riffs and some bass lines. This is quite close to 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson, but it just sounds worse. Some people also consider this a gothic metal release, and that just makes me laugh. Sorry guys, it is not. Moving on to the performance on this release, let's start with the drummer David. He's straight up killing it on this release. Some of the songs like Eaten Up Inside, It's Me Again, Appears, Inside Out, Liar, even the intro to For No One, he does a great work drum-wise, the grooves, the person who's playing, the style. And some of the other songs like Coming Undone and Twisted Transistor, it's like he doesn't even want to be there because it's the same beat. Or it's like he's on autopilot, he's just sleeping and his limbs are moving on their own, creating those very simple and poppy structures drum-wise. So I am not even sure if he played on every song on this release, because as I stated before, David and Jonathan didn't like each other that much. So while I do enjoy most of the drumming of this release, some of the songs are just laughable when it comes to drums, and I feel like it's not David's fault because he wanted to take the band into more heavier direction, so having a record that is not heavy at all, well, I don't feel like it's his fault, like he's just doing his job. It's sad that this is the last record with him because he deserved a better send-off. Moving on to Filthy, the bass is audible, he does some cool clanking noise here and there. Overall, there's less of him. He's also slightly more silent in the mix. On some of the songs he comes up with his bass sound, like he's actually present there, and some other tracks are so industrial that they strip the bass sound to the bare bones, and they mostly focus on the industrial elements and guitars and the vocals, and the bass line is somewhere there, but you have to actually focus to hear it. So that's also quite insulting, because on the previous 6 records you could always hear Fieldy. Here it seems like overall he has less of a role in the band and he's just here for the ride. Moving on to the guitar work by Monkey, I do enjoy most of his guitar riffs here. They're crunchy, heavy, dun 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 dun. The guitar riffs in It's Me Again, I do enjoy that stuff. In Liar has some great guitar riffs. Even the bridge in Coming Undone has some cool riff. But overall this is much more simplified. We also have some eerie melodies, which I love, like on the song Turn on a Two-Way or Seen It All, but there isn't much of that stuff here. Again, he's doing less on this release, because now let's talk about the main star of this release, and that's the industrial elements, the keyboards, some symphonies here and there, some electronic stuff, some brr. And while some of it works and some of it is just, why is it here? Is it tacked on like to fill a void? Next, let's talk about the bagpipes. This record probably has the biggest amount of bagpipes, because we have at least 3 songs that have bagpipes in them. Let's move on to the vocalist Jonathan Davis. His singing, well, it's a mixed bag. Usually his singing was perfect on the previous releases. I always enjoyed the choruses, emotional impact his voice had. Here it depends on the song, because I feel like the Matrix duo wanted him to sing more in the line of Britney Spears and Shakira, because he does try to sound like a pop star in some of these songs. Like for example, the chorus on Politics or For No One. I just cannot stand those choruses. They sound so forced, so fake, so lackluster, but the other singing he does, like on Seen It All, or especially Tearjerker, it's just beautiful, it's emotional, it still has that intensity that he previously had on the first 6 Korn records. And when it comes to the screaming and growling, well, it's always on point, but there isn't much of that stuff here. Usually it's reserved for the song It's Me Again, Too Late I'm Dead. Also for some reason the scatting is present on Liar and one other song, but it's sped up. Like, it's very sped up. I forgot which song, sorry. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The album opens up with the Transistor, rah, 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 surrender head, nah, rah, 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 twist the transistor. I don't even remember the lyrics anymore. When I first heard it, I was like, yeah, it's okay. At the time I was a kid, so I actually loved the music video with all of the rappers like Xzibit, Snoop Dogg. This song, on the other hand, it's formulaic, it's boring, it's repetitive, it's the same shit again and again. The only thing I enjoy about this song is the chorus, but the verses, the bridge, I guess there's a guitar solo or something resembling it at the end. Overall, I feel like this is an average song, and if you're a Korn fan and you've loved the previous 6 records, then this is just insulting. 5 out of 10. Politics, another single with a music video. This song, it has some cool guitar riffs here and there, but overall that awful chorus. You're gonna take me round, they told you, it's our religion section. I just cannot stand it. The singing there is so goddamn awful. And the pre-chorus is funny. Don't wanna talk about politics! No, this is not for me. This is like a mockery of Korn, to be quite honest. 4 out of 10. Hypocrites. This song, I love the main guitar riff. It's so evil sounding. I just wish the song was better, because the bridge isn't that great. The chorus, well, it's average at best, but everything else, the instrumental work is actually quite cool. The drumming, the guitar riffs, the bass lines, it could have been so much more. 6 minus out of 10. Souvenir. This is the second worst song here. I just hate how it's a missed opportunity to make it something great, because the vocal performance is just straight up bad. I hate the way Jonathan is singing here. It's just so poppy, so fake, so devoid of any meaning or emotions. The instrumental work is very repetitive. The chorus is the worst part, and that's the thing that's repeating the most amount of times, so I cannot listen to this song. Tenor a Two-Way. This is a song about sex and it's disgusting lyrically. way, so I don't like it that way, but the music slaps, and I love the vocals when it comes to the pre-chorus and chorus. That stuff is amazing. I love the darker atmosphere it has in those parts, and the bridge is also okay, so I feel like this is a good song. Could have been better. It's surprising because this is the first song that I actually enjoy on this release, even if I hate the lyrics. 7 out of 10. Throw me away. Don't let them throw me away. So that's Throw Me Away. Again, another industrial sounding track like the previous one. I do enjoy the vocals here, not all of them, but the dark atmosphere of this song, it's quite exciting to hear. It's different than the previous songs and the next one, so that's what keeps me in it. It's not my favorite song by any means, but it's something that is not embarrassing. It's actually something that I do enjoy. Not as much as the previous song, but still, it's a good one. 7- out of 10. Love song for the dear departed, hatred for the way I can hide it. I'm flower. I don't remember the lyrics that much, but I do enjoy the chorus, the music behind it. This actually sounds like something that would be present on the next release, Untitled album. The guitar riffs and the melodies and the verses sound very demented. I'm a rap star, I'm a rap ma. So yeah, this is on the same level as Tenor 82 way. The drumming on Tenor 82 way was great, I forgot to mention that. Love Song, yeah, it's a good song, nothing more, nothing else. 7 out of 10. Open Up, this one is way more experimental. It has a bass line on top of everything, and I feel like the music is okay, it just sounds so weird. It's like they've listened to 9 Inch Nails once and they wanted to make a song similar to it and they failed miserably. So the vocals are not that great compared to the previous 3 songs, which had mostly good performance. So yeah, I'm not going to come back to this one. It's a failed experiment in my eyes. It's just an average song similar to Twisted Transistor, but at least Twisted Transistor has that chorus that I like to come back. Here I do enjoy some of the music, but the vocals do not like hold me in. They did not lock me into the song. 5 out of 10. Coming Undone is another single with a music video. The music video was okay. I remember watching it back in 2006. You know, the sky was falling. It was quite interesting. The music is so goddamn repetitive. Keep holding on, not sadness taking like a bomb. Resurrect, not rather than me. Wait, I'm coming undone too late. I'm coming undone again. I'm coming undone a wrong song. Send I'm back again. It's an earworm piece because this song, Twisted Transistor, they're designed to stay in your head, but it's not something that enjoyable, to be honest. Like, I'm going to remember this song, but it's not something that I want to hear every day. I mostly do not. I don't want this in my head. I do enjoy the bridge section with the more darker guitar riff. The chorus is okay. The last chorus is better because it has a corny melody in the background that wow wow wow, but overall, because of how repetitive this song is and how many times I've heard it since 2005, I just cannot recommend it. It's too much. It's just boring after a while. 5 out of 10. Getting Off, this song, wow, this is like How the Mighty Have Fallen. The lyrics, the vocals, trash. Just straight up trash, especially the chorus. Great work, Jonathan. I do enjoy the vocals in the verses. Get with it. So the growling was good. I do enjoy the intro musically and the pre-verse stuff, like so pretty. So yeah, some of the guitar riffs and the drumming slap, but overall this song is below average. 4 out of 10. Liar is another single with a music video. The music video is animated. I remember watching it on Viva 2 back in 2006. I was like, what the hell is going on? But but I actually do enjoy the music here and the vocals. This is actually a good song, like a great one, to be honest. The first one, it's the 11th song on the record, and it's the first one that I actually enjoy listening to. What the fuck is wrong with you, Korn? Like, you had 10 average to bad songs to some good ones, and finally a song that I am not embarrassed of. Like, what are you doing, dudes? So the lyrics here are quite interesting. They're about toxic relationships. A dude needs to leave his girlfriend because she's exploiting him, either for money or for sex or for fame or for whatever. Everyone had a girl like this at least once, even I, so I do get it. The music is great. Wow, 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 wow. That melody is cool. Hey, brother, you love her, don't develop your instinct. Buckle up, fuck her up, one dozen. Oh my god, how could you deny the flood that's flowing through? Hey, you think on the side you desire, liar, something like that. It's very poppy, but not in an annoying way. Like, it's okay to me. Like, this is the level that is not giving me physical pain. So I do enjoy the singing here, especially the bridge part with rock, 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 rock. So we have the scatting noises. It's all great. So overall, a good, fun sounding song. 8 out of 10. For No One, look at how fast we went from top to the bottom, because For No One is the worst song on this release, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a wasted opportunity, and it's also like fake advertisement, because the intro slaps. That melody on the guitar, and especially the drums and the bass, they like make you think that this song is going to be a heavy banger. That's what I thought when I first heard this record 20 years ago. As I was listening through the intro for the first time, I was like, finally something that's going to rip off my head, something in the vein of take a look in the mirror and follow the leader. And then we have na 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 but you na 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 na. You stole my girl, who was my girl, I always shit she's a I'm simply waiting for disaster. Something like that. What the hell is this? This is like they're making fun of their fans and like music listeners. What is that crap? That verse is atrocious, and then we get the chorus, so the intro that I loved, but with awful vocals on top. And we're not gonna stop. I'm losing my mind because this is too much for me. This song is truly for no one, because no one is going to listen to this awful shit. This is garbage. It's one of the worst Korn songs, right up there with Never Never, Can You Hear Me, and other shit that I don't even remember. 1 out of 10. What a disgrace. Seen It All, on the other hand, is the second best track here. I love the chorus. I've seen it all, so fucked up, wasted, trash in the war, and fun. Something like that. I do feel the chorus because I did seen it all. I just heard For No One. So yeah, I'm traumatized, I'm barely alive. So it's good to hear a great song actually. SYOTOS has fantastic chorus, the vocals they're slap, the verses, I'm a victim, I'm a predator, I'm a predator furthermore, and then we have the bridge, which is like a big spoiler because you're wondering who's that person that is singing this song, and it turns out it's the cover art, the kid from the cover art that is like crying and it's holding a toy. I do enjoy that stuff. It's one of the better songs here. I have nothing against it. It's more industrial than nu metal, but it's actually fun to listen to. 9 out of 10. Tearjerker is the final song on the standard edition. It's a sad ballad about being alone, being lonely, saturated loneliness. This is the only song on this release that actually sounds like Korn, even if it's a ballad, because the vocal performance is soul crushing. It makes you want to cry. It's a real tearjerker. I love the music, how dark it is. This song is just straight up sad, and I was already angry because of For No One. So then I've heard SYOTOS, I was like, oh okay, I'm more happy because this is good. And then Tearjerker comes in and it makes you like cry. So It's an experience, I must say. It's a beautiful track, the best one on this record by far. You have to listen to this one, at least to this one, because the rest not so much. 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the 7 bonus tracks. First, we have 3 songs that were on the deluxe edition on this release. The first one is called It's Me Again. I have no idea why this song was not featured on the standard release when it's better than 2/3 of the record. Like the intro alone. We have like we have double bass work from David on this song. I love the intro. Then we get the verse. It's me again. You see sky and I see acid rain. It's me again. It's me again. It's me again. So that's like the chorus. The chorus is not that great, to be honest, the vocals there, but the music is straight up on point. I especially enjoyed the bridge part, the doom 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 doom. Our real fuckers are in the man. Remember, it's me again. Doom. Fuck. Fuck. This could have been a single with a music video. 9- out of 10. Eaten Up Inside. Again, the instrumental work is flawless. The guitar riffs, the drumming is perfect, the bass lines, the vocals in the verses are quite good. The chorus could have been better. It kinda sounds like a joke. Eaten up inside, why do I never get what I needed, I never get what I wanted. So again, some puppy garbage, but music wise it's great and some of the vocals are cool. 8- out of 10. Last Legal Drug. So this is like the demo version of Tenor A 2A. Half of the lyrics are from that song, some of the melodies also, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the verses, the chorus. I have nothing against this song. Yet again, I am stumped at why it's not on the standard release. Sure, it's more industrial based, but actually the vocals are quite nice here. I have nothing to complain about almost. It's a good song, just a little bit too long for me. 7 out of 10. Inside Out, the lyrics here, my god, the lyrics here. I do enjoy some of the guitar riffs here, and the chorus, guitar wise and the drum wise, is perfect. And I'm then not your man, and I'm then not your friend. I couldn't care less. I want you. Inside Out. Some of the effects on Jonathan's voice are not for me. Overall, this is just a decent song. Could have been so much more. Mostly the awful lyrics, some of the vocal effects, they do not sit well with me, but overall I did enjoy the guitar riffs and the drums, so that's it. 6 out of 10. Appears, this is worse than the previous song because of the vocal performance, but David is giving us some of his best performance here with his double bass work. I do enjoy the drumming here. Yeah, the singing here not so much. Appears, something like that. I even don't remember the chorus anymore, and I am happy for it that I don't remember it. Everything else was, yeah, it was okay. 6- out of 10. Too Late, I'm Dead. This song, like, it's straight up from the next release, Untitled, because it has that vibe. I guess it's because Atticus Ross helped them write it. I love how crazy it sounds like. Some of the things that are happening here are like, what the hell is going on? So this is actually a good thing because it makes you feel like, hell yeah, Korn is going somewhere, like they're evolving into a better direction than most of the songs here. So I do enjoy it. I do enjoy some growling, the drumming, the guitar riffs, the vocals. It's a great song, not perfect one, but I do enjoy listening to it. 8 out of 10. And the final track, I'm the One. This is like played live at the end of 2004 and at early 2005, so it was recorded for this release. It's like an intro, it's very somber, very ambient like, has some cool vocals by Jonathan. I do enjoy it, but it's very, very calm and you have to be in a mood for it, otherwise it will simply not work. 6 out of 10. So to sum it all up, there is no consistency here, no flow whatsoever, because whenever you like 2 or 3 songs, then there's a song that ruins it. Replayability, maybe some of the songs, but the entire record, I don't think so. I feel like this is a weak record. For 20 years I've hated this. Like, I've hated this to the very core of its being, and after you become an adult, you will understand that basically the band lost their songwriter head who wrote most of the music, I feel like, so they hired The Matrix and Atticus Ross to do it for them. This might be surprising to all of my friends who are going to watch this review, that I feel like this is not the worst Korn record. I feel like the Paradigm Shift is worse because it has head on it and it's still garbage, and it has songs that always start great, the intros, then we get verses that are disappointing, and then the chorus is either garbage or just unlistenable. So yeah, the Paradigm Shift, I feel like that's the record I don't want to hear ever again. And See You on the Other Side is an album that I'm going to listen to from time to time, not every song but some of the songs, just to remember how experimenting sometimes goes into a bad direction, but also some of the songs like Tearjerker, Seen It All, It's Me Again, Liar, these are the songs that I do enjoy coming back to. Overall, this release leaves a bad taste in your mouth, it makes you sad, and then you remember that for some reason it became a massive success financially, and also people online these days are praising it. Why? Is everything okay at home? Are you okay? Sure, you can enjoy some of the songs here, but the entire thing? No, I refuse to believe it. Here's like my less sucky edition of See You on the Other Side. This release of See You on the Other Side would have gained less hatred from me, but to be quite honest with you guys, I remember reading an interview with Monkey who said that Korn was thinking about releasing greatest hits and covers compilation and then just breaking up in 2005, and I feel like this would have been the best choice. There's a timeline somewhere where we have gotten a Korn covers release with that God of Emptiness Morbid Angel cover by Korn, Love My Way in better quality, and other cool covers, and then the band just disbanded and their legacy remained pure. Instead, we're in this timeline where we have See You on the Other Side. I just don't want to see the other side if this is how the other side looks like. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning this record today, especially the B-sides, maybe you enjoy some of them. For me, this is one of the worst records I've ever heard in my life. So some of the songs here that I would recommend to you again would be It's Me Again, Tearjerker, Seen It All, Liar, Tenor, Two-Way, Throw Me Away, Love Song, Eaten Up Inside, Last Little Drag, and Too Late I'm Dead. Those are the songs that I feel people should check out. The rest, stay clear of them, like leave them be, leave them in the past. If you enjoyed this review, give it a like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, links in the description. Check out my other 10 Korn album reviews that are already posted on this channel. Shout out to my Patreon supporters who graciously sponsor these videos, you're all truly wonderful. If you want, you can join them so I can make any review you'd like, and also some Doom MIDI covers for you. Whatever you need, I've got your back. That's all from me, see you on the other side, bye!